And I need y'all to listen to what she's saying, because she's going to say a key sentence, and that's what I'm going to focus on today. So here we go.
Voters came through for Kamala Harris. White women voters did not. That is what it appears happened in that state, is that if you can't flip enough white women, and we've talked about this on this set numerous times, is that you have a state where you've got a 6-week abortion or a 12-week abortion. I think theirs might be 12 weeks.
Yep.
But it's a state where women lost their reproductive rights, where there was a very heavy push to get women to focus on not putting in place, re-electing, putting back into the White House the person who was responsible for taking those rights away and restoring them. But that message obviously was not enough to get enough white women to vote for Vice President Harris, a fellow woman. This will be the second opportunity that white women in this country have to change the way that they interact with the patriarchy.
And that's what I wanted to focus on. Did you hear that last part?
Women to vote for Vice President Harris, a fellow woman. This will be the second opportunity that white women in this country have to change the way that they interact with the patriarchy.
She said she was talking about how the white women voted for Trump again. And she was talking about the whole baby deletion, the women's rights, She was talking about all of that. Then she said this was the second time that they, meaning white women, had an opportunity to change the way they interacted with the patriarchy. And that right there, Joy, Miss Reed, Miss Joy, it came out of your mouth. But I don't know if you heard what came out of your mouth, beloved. I don't know if you believe and really digested what came out of your own mouth. Because you were coming at it from a standpoint of, man, white women are to blame for voting in Trump, without understanding why they did that. This was out of your mouth, Miss Joy. You said this was the second time that they had an opportunity to change the way they interacted with the patriarchy, which should tell you that white women were never trying to change how they interacted with white men. They were never doing that. They told you, black women, that we're fighting the patriarchy and these men are the problem. They said that to you. You took it and ran, thinking that white women was running with you, that they was supporting it, that they too did not want to interface and interact with they men in the way that they had been, because let them tell it, white men was abusive and white men was controlling and white men was the patriarchy, and they was privileged and they don't like it because they always not having no rights. They don't have any rights. And that it was a lie for you to consume. They didn't drink the Kool-Aid that they gave you. It was a different Kool-Aid. They gave you Flavor Aid. They drunk Kool-Aid. They gave you Flavor Aid up out of all these. They had name brand Kool-Aid. Name brand Kool-Aid. The Flavor Aid was for you, beloved. They love the patriarchy. Now, do you see? Do you see? They told you we gotta vote, we gotta have girl power and women's rights and women's lives. And 2 times, the first time when Hillary ran against Trump, they voted for Trump.
On our island, a rich, vibrant history and culture awaits you just off the pier.
And
you don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
You didn't find that suspicious? The first time they did it? Okay. Then, the next time, they let Biden in. All right. He picks a woman for VP. Okay. All right. Trump was out of there. All right. Now here is again. A woman was running again. Y'all thought the same play? Black women. Huh? White women showed you. They didn't tell you, they showed you the first time what they was gonna do. When it was a choice between girl power and white patriarchy, they showed you what side of the bread the butter was on for them. You fell back in bold when all of that was over and they started talking about girl power and feminism and baby deletion rights and reproductive rights and social justice. You fell right back in. You thought that, and when the time came again, the exit polls show that white women overwhelmingly voted for Donald Trump.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
And you still drinking the flavor aid. You still doing it. Them white women done showed you. When the chips is down, baby, when it's for all the dogs, baby. When it's for all of them. They gonna ride with them white men. They don't care nothing about you. You running around here talking about ain't I a woman. They don't care nothing about that. They care absolutely nothing about that. You think that you care about it. That's the ultimate lie of feminism. That they wanted to destroy the patriarchy. No, they didn't. You know, you never can truly get away from the origin of a thing. And I see my good sis in here, Miss Danica. How you doing, good sis? Once your roots is in something, rarely can you completely cleanse yourself from your origin. White women was mad. First wave feminism. White women was mad that black men had the right to vote before they did. That's what it was about. And the white men let it ride for a little bit because they said, well, you know, they ain't doing nothing but talking. You beg to be in the room with them. Ain't I a woman? Sojourner Truth wasn't talking to no black man when she said that. She was talking to Zaddy and white women. Ain't I a woman too? I want to be in too in the room with you. I'm a woman. They didn't even see you as a human being, and you up there talking about you a woman. Where? How? When? You're not even human in their eyesight, let alone a woman, and let alone a white one. They were insulted by this. You begged and scrabbled your way until they finally decided that you could be a useful idiot since you keep on begging up after them to be included in a situation that had nothing to do with you. They was talking to white men. It was a white thing, nothing to do with you. And you still in 2024, more than 100 years later, you still tagging up behind white women like a lost, starving puppy dog. You still ain't figured it out.
iPhone 16 in a mouse case, and this is the final store, 40 of 40, region 3.